Welcome to Consultier Inc. and Interlink IQ. To conduct a document review utilizing the Premises Location and Approval Program under the SQF Module 11.1.1, first check if the document title matches the uploaded file name on the dashboard. In this instance, we do have the same titles as the Premises Location and Approval Program. Next, both must have the same document code. For this example, we do have 11.1.1. Since this is a template, we indicate the PCQI as the account initials. However, we can customize the code based on the company's initials. For the page number, we use the page X of Y format. Ensure that it reflects the current page position and the total page number of the document. Then insert the company logo here, together with the company name, the company address, and enter the designated department. For the originated by section, it can be the food safety, quality assurance, or the quality control personnel of the company. The originator ensures the implementation of the quality management and document control system. Enter the name of the originator, affix the signature, input the position title, and the date originated. For the reviewed by section, it can be the personnel assigned in the Quality Management Department who reviews the drafted document or its revision for accuracy and implementation. First, enter the name of the reviewer, affix the signature, input the position title, and the date reviewed. For the approved by section, it must be the person in the C-level management who has approval authority. Enter the name of the approver, affix the signature, input the position title, and the date approved. The revision date is the same as the date originated or drafted by the author. For the effective date, it is the date the document was signed and approved. The publication date is when the document is published for distribution and initiated personnel training. The implementation date is when the document is distributed and personnel training is completed. For the supersedes, put original for the initial issuance of the document. For any revisions, reflect the initial revision date before the current revision. Please be reminded that this section must be properly filled out to be compliant. Now we will focus on the components of the program. First is purpose. The purpose is the implementation of any certification standard or compliance with a regulatory requirement. For this program, it is for implementation with the SQF Module 11 Edition 9 for food manufacturing under Clause 11.1.1. To implement SQF 11.1.1.1, the site shall assess local activities and the site environment to identify any risks that may have an adverse impact on product safety and implement controls for any identified risks. The assessment shall be reviewed in response to any changes in the local environment or activities. The construction and ongoing operation of the premises on the site shall be approved by the relevant authority. Second, scope. The scope of the program is based on the purpose and serves as a guide in defining and describing the layout of the procedure. It includes the locality map, the floor plan, and the details of construction materials, surface finishes, product contact surfaces, and equipment. Third is policy. The policies are the rules set by the company as their implementation guide. 1. The premises and their surroundings are kept free of contaminants to the products from the external environment. 2. The structures, instructions, procedures, etc. that verify the control of external environmental conditions and for the safety of the process and/or product produced, if applicable, are maintained. 3. Exposed products or materials in the food factories and storage facilities are protected from airborne contaminants from neighboring facilities. Measures include but are not limited to physical barriers and sealed factories. Fourth, plans and specifications submitted to a local authority for approval include locality map showing the site with the area, site plan showing all salient features of the site, and a description of adjoining sites including the location of the premises north compass points, roads, stormwater, and wastewater. Floor plans showing the layout of the premises, processing areas, permanent fixtures, and layout of equipment. Details of major items of equipment used in the processing area. A diagram of product or process flow. Under that, specifications generally include details of construction materials, surface finishes, product contact surfaces, essential services, and the number of personnel. Refrigeration equipment and operating temperatures of cold storage rooms, storage capacity, and means of loading into and out of cold stores need also be included. Lastly, all applicable certificates or inspection documents from local, state, federal, or international governing agencies are current and kept on file. Fourth is procedure. The procedure is the step-by-step process and the actual implementation of the policy. Under procedure is locality map showing the site with the area, which you may refer to locality map. Second, site plan showing all salient features of the site and a description of adjoining sites, including the location of the premises north compass points, roads, stormwater, and wastewater, which you may refer to site plan, landfill, and wastewater treatment. Third, floor plans showing the layout of the premises, processing areas, permanent fixtures, and layout of equipment, which you may refer to floor plans. Fourth, details of major items of equipment used in the processing area, which you may refer to equipment list. Fifth, a diagram of product or process flow, which you may refer to product or process flow. Sixth, specifications generally include details of construction materials, surface finishes, product contact surfaces, essential services, and the number of personnel. Plant design meets customer and regulatory food safety requirements. The plant layout is such that the exposed product is adequately protected from contamination. Interior floors, walls, and ceilings will be kept clean and in good repair, no standing water. Wall perimeters are uncluttered, and equipment is placed such that proper cleaning and maintenance can be performed. Floor jacks are covered. All building lighting is to be covered with shatterproof covers. All refrigeration drip pans drain into the sewer. Floors are well drained, smooth, and clean. Seams between floors and walls will be sealed. All drains will have traps and covers. Drains are kept free from odor. Objectionable odor, fumes, vapors shall not be present. Hands-free hand wash sinks installed in each processing room with adequate hot water, soap, and towels. Hand wash and product wash sinks do not drain directly onto the floor. All outside door openings are kept closed. Doors left open have screens. Ceilings, walls, and overhead equipment are non-porous, cleanable, in good repair, free of loose caulking, rust, or holes. Penetration for pipes, cords, etc. are kept sealed. Overhead structures are maintained clean and protected to prevent product contamination. Outside ventilation shall be screened and or louvered. Ceiling and wall penetrations will be sealed. Ceiling and wall openings not in use will be sealed. All walls, ceilings, and fence will be free of condensation, clean, and good repair. Insulation material used on pipes will be smooth and easy to clean. All skylights and windows must be tight-fitting or screened. Roof to be uncluttered, free of standing water. Ceiling to wall joints must be sealed. Pipe and line supports must be made of proper materials. Next, refrigeration equipment and operating temperatures of cold storage rooms, storage capacity, and means of loading into and out of cold stores need also be included. Refrigeration equipment and operating temperature of cold storage rooms are designed per manufacturer specifications and regulatory requirements for food safety. And all applicable certificates or inspection documents from local, state, federal, or international governing agencies are current and kept on file, which you may refer to records. Fifth is responsibility. The responsibility of the person is indicated. It covers what to perform to comply with the procedure or the policy. For the senior management, identifies any risks that may have an adverse impact on product safety and implement controls for any identified risks. And seek for approval of the relevant authority for the construction and ongoing operation of the premises. For the quality department, assess the site environment for any risks that may have an adverse impact on product safety. Sixth, corrective action. The corrective action is the process of taking appropriate steps to eliminate causes of nonconformities or other undesirable situations. In the event of changes in the local environment, identify any risks that may have an adverse impact on product safety and implement controls for any identified risks. Seventh, review quality. The review section serves as guidelines for conducting the annual or periodic review. 1. Annual review of documented protection measures. And 2. Annual review by observation of adjacent facilities and land use and interviews with operational staff. Evidence includes investigation of the external environment and surrounding land use to determine risk. Understanding of the supplier to the risk from the external environment. Physical and procedural measures in place to manage exterior environmental risks. And the measures are effective in managing the exterior environmental risks. Next is reference documents. The reference documents are the set of documents used to implement and monitor a program, policy, or procedure. It includes the site plan, landfill, wastewater treatment, site map, and the facility floor plan. Ninth, references. The reference section is composed of guides utilized to implement the program. Examples are the certification guide, regulations, and other widely accepted scientific journals, research, and the like. It must comply with the standard format citation, which can be based on either MLA, APA, or Chicago style, and update the access date. Lastly, history. The history section is where we can update the program if there are any changes or revisions made in the document. If there is a revision, enter the revision number, followed by the revision date, the description of the change made, then the name of the author or the originator, and the title or department of the author or the originator. Thank you for participating in this document review. Content presented are for training purposes only and are based on the interpretation of standards and best practices and must be customized for your intended use. To fully customize your programs, policies, procedures, forms for records, and lessons for training, you may contact Interlink IQ or Consultier Inc. at services@interlinkiq.com or simply call 202-982-3002. For free access, visit interlinkiq.com.